Hello everyone, myself Mugdha Deshmukh. Recently I am doing a data science and business analytic internship at the Sparks Foundation, in which my second task is that prediction using unsupervised ML, in which I have been given the iris data set, and I'm supposed to predict the optimal number of clusters and represent it visually. So this I'm doing with the help of Python and the data set which is given. Let's see that data set first. See, this is the data set. It contains number of rows and columns, and these are the specimens which are used. Okay, so we'll perform it over here on Colab. First, in my first course, what I have done is I have imported various types of libraries like pandas, numpy. Pandas, it is used to manipulate the data. Numpy is to the numbers. Then matplotlib and seaborn libraries are used to for plotting the graphs and all. Then after that we'll read the data set, that is most common data set, iris data set, and we have also printed it over here. We'll see that how many rows and columns are present in the data set. We have over here 15 rows and 6 columns. Then we'll check that whether our data set is having any sort of null values and what are the data types which are used with it. So we can see over here there are no null values in any of the column, and the data types is integer, float. Only the species are in objects. Okay. Then we'll take the first 5 rows of the data set by using dataset.head column, and here we are having it. Then we'll again check that whether there are any null values present with the help of this command, that is dataset.isna.sum. You can see 0, 0, that is no null values present in this dataset. Then we'll get some statistical info which contains the minimal numbers and the maximum numbers. Then what is the count, all things. Then as earlier we saw that we brought the first 4 rows in our data frame. So now what we will do, with the help of ilog command, we can take any of the row or in the column in our data frame. So with the help of this, here you can see first 4 rows, row comma column, start and stop. So with the help of this command, we have taken first 4 rows in our data frame. So now we are importing k-means method from sklearn clusters. Now I have given here the description. Now our main objective is to find the number of clusters, right? So the ideal way to find the right number of clusters would be to calculate the within cluster sum of squares, that is WCSS. Now what is this WCSS? It is the sum of square of distance of each data point in the cluster to the respective centroids. Okay. So here with this by putting this I in the loop, that is from 1 to 10, I found the value of k, which is over here we are getting. The another method to find the actual number of cluster is optimal number of clusters is elbow method. So over here in this elbow method we can see at this 3 the drop in WCSS is minimal, right? From 2 we can see that it is too much drop is there. Then over here also from 1 also there is too much drop, but from 3 there is the minimal drop. So we'll choose 3 as the optimal number of cluster. Here we have fixed the data, and this data will be using it for the visualizing. Now we'll come towards the visualizing clusters and centroids. Now over here first of all, plot figure. In this command we can use various types of functions that are mentioned over here. among them I've used fixed size. Then as we know that having three types of species present over here in my data, that is Iris ventosa, Iris versicolor and Iris virginica. Therefore I am plotting these three species in different colors, right? Iris ventosa will be red in color, Iris versico will be blue in color, and okay, I have not mentioned any color for Iris virginica. Let's see so what happens over here. Now plotting the centroids for the same, the centroid will be black in color and will be marked as upside arrow. Look, there's a slight difference, or there's no difference. No, there is difference little bit. Virginica is little bit darker blue in color and versicolor is little bit lighter in color. And here you can see this is the centroid of all the three species, and these are the clusters formed around that centroids. Thank you.